It's December 2018. Yes, you got it. Today, we're not talking about the past. No. Well, actually, we are talking about the past, but last week. Because last week, I hit 1,000 subscribers, which is more than the 10 fingers that I'm holding up now. Imagine a lot more subscribers than my fingers. That's 100 subscribers for every finger I have. So, to celebrate the fact that 1,000 amazing people went to the effort of clicking or tapping the subscribe button, I'm going to be doing a Q&A, because I realised that you lot don't really know a lot about me. You don't even know my name, which is Jasmine, by the way. Nice to meet you. That feels a bit strange. So today is the day I say hello and thank you to all the amazing people who have helped me to build this little historical corner of the internet. Now, time to talk about the past. A couple of days ago, I put out a few posts on social media asking for questions, and luckily some people responded, because I was very concerned that it was going to be quite embarrassing and no one would respond. But people are awesome, so they responded. So let's triple backflip right in with the first question. Willie Rates asks, what motivated you to start a history-themed channel? Mocks. Just over a year ago, I was in the run-up to mocks and going, I need to know how to revise. I don't know how to revise. I was trying to come up with some inventive ways to revise, and history being my favourite subject got the most effort poured into it, and I ended up making some YouTube videos, which I kept unlisted for a while, 2 of them, and then I expanded and was like, actually this is really fun, and just kept going. And then people decided that they liked watching me doing this, and I enjoyed making it, so boom, channel happened. Faith Keeley asks, what area of history did you find hardest? I'm assuming by the word did you're talking about GCSE, in which case I think it was when I first started doing the American West topic. There was a lot of skipping backwards and forwards in time and it got a bit confusing. But currently, the economics bit that you have to do at A-level, one of the topics we're doing is modern Britain, and there's a whole thing about the economy in the 1950s and stop-go economics. Over the top of my head. I'm gonna figure it out though, that's the plan. I can tell you that it's bad. It says it in the textbook. Hydronesium asks, what makes you so interested in history? I think one of the big things, which is why I like history, is the fact it talks about people, and it's just the ability to help you understand people and the way society works, and it's just interesting. Callum asks what my favourite time period is. Anglo-Saxons. You might have noticed on my channel where I've got all these GCSE videos, I've done a lot of Anglo-Saxon videos. A, because lots of the same people reappear, so I don't have to draw as many characters and they're faster to produce. But also because the Anglo-Saxons are just freaking awesome. So when I put on my community tab asking for questions, I made reference to whether or not Jaffa cakes were biscuits or cakes, and I caused a bit of a storm, because I was asking a question about a question that had already been answered. They're cakes, as much as they get treated like biscuits. Mutant Fungi was quick to jump on it with Jaffa cakes are cakes because cake doesn't have that, whereas biscuits do have that. Congrats on 1,000 subs. I appreciate it, man. I mean, he's right, I can't really argue with that. Instinctively I feel like Jaffa cakes are biscuits, but I know that it's not the case. And then Camille Abdul sent me a video link which talked about the whole thing about Jaffa cakes having a court case and the fact that court decided that they were indeed cakes. And then NL, who knows what it stands for, said, the Anglo-Saxon history book we use at school for GCSEs is the same as the one you referenced in your videos. That's because you're also doing EdXL GCSE and I'm using the official textbook. Hero with the Wake is cool, isn't he? Yes, Hero with the Wake is very cool. ML then says, this is my second comment. Want a third? Yes, I want a third, and a fourth. Give me lots of comments. It inflates my ego. ML then says, I'm taking that as a yes, and also thanks for the videos. They are always packed and aren't boring like actual lessons at school. I look forward to your channel growing big in the future. Keep up the good work. Aw, thank you. I'm getting a lot of people with initials going here, but RA says, any tips for essay writing and what's your revision technique? Essay writing? I've got one video on how to answer exam questions, and I'm planning to do a proper video, but if I have a tip off the top of my head, do I? I would say definitely at GCSE, find yourself a good structure and follow it, because structures will save your life at GCSE. It's probably not that dramatic. If you fail your GCSEs, you're not going to die, it's okay. Yo-Yo Co asks, what subjects did you do at school and what grade did you get in history? As I gather you did it, aha! By the way, your videos are helping me a lot as I'm doing my mocks. Good to hear they're helping. That's the best when I hear that my videos are actually helping people. What subjects did I do at school? At GCSE, I did all the standard ones, so maths, English, both Englishes because you have to do them. I did triple science, by force, not choice. That's a whole story that we're not going to talk about right now. I also did history, surprise surprise, geography, and music. And what grade did I get in history? 9. I dropped 11 marks. And one of them, I dropped a mark on the anglo-saxon paper. And it was on one of the anglo-saxon questions. It's very sad. I could have had 4 marks. But I dropped 11. Thomas Dirt asks, what school do you go to? First of all, I don't go to school anymore. I go to a sixth form college. Secondly, I'm not telling you that. Adversary American asks, what part of the world are you from? First of all, you're from America. Wonder how I know that. Secondly, I come from a wonderful city on the south coast of England, which also has south in its name, because it's called Southampton. Shut Up Alex on Twitter asks, what are you doing now after GCSE? And do you know what you want to do? Side note, Shut Up Alex, you are awesome because you like and respond to my tweets. And in answer to your question, what am I doing now after GCSE? Sixth form. I am doing History A-level, very surprisingly, who would think that? I'm also doing Geography and Art and Music Tech, BTEC level 3, and generally just larking around the sixth form building. Having free periods is amazing. It's a great opportunity to get nothing done. And to answer the other half of your question, do I know what I want to do? I'm presuming you mean in the long-term future. Yes. Alright, I'll give you more detail. It is subject to change because I might change my mind. You're gonna be shocked by this. Absolutely shocked. Are you ready? Be a history teacher. Russ Bereth asks, what do you use for your animations? Also, keep up the good work. First of all, thanks. Secondly, the answer is Final Cut Pro 10. I literally just zoom in really, really close on a frame, cut it, move the object, normally a character, and then cut the frame again and move it. It's not the most efficient way of animating things, but it works and takes a really long time. Final question. It's from my brother. How awesome is your brother? He's not. Hopefully, you feel you know me a bit better now. If not, you at least know some strange facts about me. You can know me better by subscribing, clicking the button somewhere underneath here. You can also know me better by following my Twitter and my Instagram, and also liking the video. I'm sure that will make a big difference to how well you know me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell all your friends. I've already done my plugging of stuff that I normally do in this section of the video, so I guess that's all I have to say. Wasabi Harla.